So yeah, something to look forward to. But on to the next topic that we have. The December PlayStation Plus games have been leaked. Way ahead of schedule, I'm assuming, but not too far ahead. I mean, it's December right there.
Yeah,
And I don't
like
even
a
really
week or
think
two.
it's a leak, man. I think they'd be dropping this shit out like that.
Dude, it leaks every month, man.
Yeah, it's a normal thing.
Consistently.
It's never really a leak. but as we see the games here, we have shitty ass Godfall. We have Mortal Shell, which was
Hey man,
just on
I'm
freaking
hyped for
Xbox.
that one to be
It's
free.
not shitty, dude. Like, it's
Godfall?
not great. It's not great, but it's not
It was-
shitty.
Dude,
It
that's
was
a perfect
ass
PS Plus
compared
game,
to all
dude.
of their other stuff.
That's amazing.
It is. It's a good PS Plus game. I'm
Well,
still gonna
I mean-
download it, even though I don't own the game. I'm gonna download it again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my library. I don't know if I'm gonna play it though. I never
Really?
after
I think you
seeing
enjoy it to some degree.
well,
I
I
feel
mean,
like-
after seeing all that stuff that we saw
like,
when
well,
it had
look at it.
originally released,
Look
it
at
just seemed like it wasn't as good as what it should have been. But I mean, maybe I'll give it a try. I gave Halo multiplayer a try, so maybe I'll give this one a shot.
Dude, I feel like these games get better over time. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they work out all the bugs, they add more content, they add quality of life improvements. So a game like this is perfect to keep in your, in your library. So I'm not gonna,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
I
play
hear
it
you,
straight out of the
but-
gates, but I'm really happy to have this in my library.
But I mean, it's been a year, right? And we haven't heard anything from it. Like, I haven't heard anything about any adjustments or whatever that they've made. And it's kind of like No Man's Sky. I was hearing stuff like all the time about how they were trying to make the game better and things like that. Even
Well,
like BioShock
the only
BioMutant had like a quick, turnaround or whatever for adjustments.
I think the reason why you didn't hear a lot is because it wasn't a very popular game in the public's eye.
This
Or,
is Gearbox though, and a PS5 exclusive of like
It
5
wasn't,
that
though.
they
You
have.
barely even heard anyone talking about this game. Like, everyone was hyped to high heaven for No Man's Sky, dude. So when that game failed, like, all eyes were on it. And then everyone was following it to see what it would do. No one was following this like that. This wasn't like hype sesh. Like, people weren't like following this game like that. And same with the other one you mentioned. Like, people were really following those games quite a bit. Like, BioMutant was pretty popular. Like, it sold a lot of units. Like, this game didn't sell very many units.
It didn't?
I just don't think it's like being followed by anybody. That's why it's not in the news. But they they released a big update on this game.
It seems like it would be one of those games that would be highly followed because it's Gearbox. You know what I mean? This is like
No one bought this game.
this is a big studio, and so for them to drop a game like this and it be, it gets shit numbers. If that's what you're saying, it just got shit numbers, as compared to like what it's always done with Borderlands. Then you would think that it would try to put even more into it to bring it back, like to have people like buy the game or at least get users playing it, because Borderlands, people are still playing that shit today, Borderlands 3 or whatever, like,
And two,
I think it coming to PS Plus proves the point, like it's a year old and it's on PS Plus. Like, not even No Man's Sky is coming to PS Plus yet, like Biomutant is not going to be on PS Plus. I mean, like, it's going to be a long time. Like, that just goes to show you this game did not sell. So they're going to throw it now out for free,
Yeah.
Like, that's just what happened with this game. No one bought it. Like, no one bought this game.
It's crazy. It's crazy for a launch title, though, to be available for free on the PS Plus. I mean, it has been a year. It doesn't really, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it doesn't really feel like it's been a year. It feels like it's been less than that.
Why is Demon Souls not free yet? They both launched at the same price because people are still buying Demon Souls.
Yeah, Demon Souls. This is the reason why Demon Souls never went on any kind of like Christmas sale or anything of that nature.
Yeah, I think like it's on sale finally for like 40 or $50 for Black Friday. It's like a year old.
Is it?
And it's still pricey, dude. It's like,
hey, do you guys remember last year all the buy two get one frees and all the promotions?
And it was always
excluding Demon Souls. So we're not going to see that. $40 is a steal, or however much it is.
Yeah, man. It was another game too that it was excluding. I can't remember what the game was though.
We have Mortal Shell, dude. They're just throwing that on every console now.
Yeah, and that's okay. I mean, I'm happy that the Mortal Shell people got their bread. You know what I mean? Because that was an indie studio, and it was
Yeah.
supposed to be like a Demon Souls and wait for the Demon Souls. And you know, the fact that we got a chance to play it, you know, I was excited to be able to play it finally because I hadn't bought it. You know what I mean? I had tried like on my shit PC, the demo, and it wasn't adequate for it. So like I had no real good look at it, and you know, just sitting with it and whatnot. I feel like it's something that could be there. Like I enjoy going through the world and fighting or whatever, but I'm not feeling any kind of
Growth,
gains.
progression.
I'm not feeling
Yeah, the
progression
progression.
or growth. Yeah, gains that I feel in Demon Souls or Dark Souls. So
Mhm.
I need to figure out how you get to that point, and if once I can understand that mechanic or how you advance or whatever, then that'd be different. But like,
Right.
you know, eating a mushroom or whatever 10 times to be able to get the maximum knowledge on it, and then it not giving me anything more, like staying on longer or some shit, is just seems stupid. So it's like, what am I doing here? Like, the mushrooms don't even grow that often. I gotta die each time to get another mushroom, and killing these guys, I'm not getting anything for it. Like, so what's going on? The only thing I get to keep is items, and them bitches ain't dropping like that. So you know, but
I
yeah.
hear you.
So I mean, Mortal Shell, it's like cool if I could figure out how it's supposed to be. You know, like what's the motive and what's supposed to keep you going and whatnot. How do you get stronger? Then I'll give it some more time. But until then, you know, I'm just on Resident Evil. But this Lego DC Supervillains, I feel like that was like an extra throw in. Like that bitch
That's a
has
good
got
one
to
too.
be old as hell. But I mean, the Legos game, I think they've put like damn near every Lego game for free
Batman,
on PlayStation at some
Avengers,
point.
all of them, dude.
Yeah, I feel
I mean,
like
I just think
fucking Lord of the Rings was free.
Godfall and Mortal Shell are two big ones. Like that's you got to be real happy
Yeah, they
for your
two
PS
decent
Plus
games for sure.
subscription.
Yeah,
Like for
especially
sure.
if we didn't have a Xbox already, we would have been able to finally play Mortal Shell. You know what I mean, for free
Right.
on the
Right.
PS4. So that's solid. And then you know, Godfall, it is what it is. They're giving you the Challenger Edition, so I'm not sure exactly what comes in the Challenger Edition. But you know, I don't know if it's like DLC involved, if they even had DLC or whatever. But you know, the fact that you get that high of an edition for free 99 is, you know, at least cool. You know what I mean? You might have like a cool weapon or something like that that was added in that might make it play better or something like that. So I mean, I might give it a go just because. But I feel like I got tainted after I heard all of that, all of the responses and stuff like that from the people who played the game to play the game, not the people who were like invested in the game, you know, from the very beginning because they got seeded copies from Gearbox and stuff like that. Those are the only dudes I heard that were like raving about the game. Everybody else who bought their own copy just was kind of like, it's whatever.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
just it was fun the time I had with it. Um,
But you
the
said it
games are
got
good.
repetitive after a while, right?
yeah, but that was the problem. It got a little repetitive after a while. But it
Yeah.
was really cool. I think you guys should try it out, even if you don't like beat it to the end. I think
Mhm.
you'll have fun just playing around with the combat for a while. Like it's a lot of fun.
Did you
After
finish
the
it?
session. I didn't beat it yet. No, I didn't beat it.
Okay. All right. Well, at least you have it. You can do it digitally now, so you don't have to
Yeah,
remove a game or
right,
anything like that. You know, when you get a
right.
chance, you can just pop it.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to just have it on the system now.
this is like off topic for PlayStation, but have you guys been utilizing the X Cloud for your Xbox at all?
The cloud gaming,
Yeah,
where you just hit cloud when you see a game, you hit the cloud button.
right. Yeah, to
I
just play
haven't done
game instead
that.
of
No,
install.
I've just been installing still.
Okay, yeah, that one's allow me to try a couple of games just like real quick, you know, without having to wait, you know, to
Yeah,
install and
yeah.
everything. Like, I just went right into Mortal Shell, and played that on there. And then I
Hmm.
played what was it? Halo multiplayer. I played that one just on the cloud, like real quick. And then
Wow, you
I
played
think
Halo
I think
multiplayer on
I
the crowd?
downloaded.
Oof.
I think I did. I might it might not have been that one, but there was another one that I played on the cloud. That was like real quick.
I would
Like
not
I
want to
think
play a
I
multiplayer
think I
shooter on the
I did
cloud.
Rift Breaker. Riftbreaker off the cloud and whatnot. But
Unpack seems perfect for the cloud.
Yeah,
You
I was
said
gonna
what?
say a game like Unpacked, but at the same time, the game's so small. I don't even know if it's a gig. It's like, it's one of those
Yeah, it'll
things.
Yeah,
probably
It's
be
that's
real
like,
true.
quick, right?
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
but nah, I
Okay,
just
so I guess
download
we
my
just
games, dude. I just download the
yeah,
games
that's
at
what I
this
do
point.
too, Mark. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just download. I've been installing,
Yeah,
but
I
I
was
did want
gonna
to
try
kind of
to.
try it. But
Yeah, I was gonna see if I download Mortal Shell if it'll play any different for me because it
Yeah.
was kind of like a little kind of like a little lag, like
oh,
time
dude,
back when you click a button and you swing and stuff like that. So
did
I
you
don't know
all
if that's because of the
see?
cloud or what.
I don't know if you looked at what's leaving soon from Game Pass, but Destiny 2 is leaving Game Pass soon. It said,
Really?
What?
yeah,
That
Why?
sucks.
it said leaving soon. Destiny 2, all of them, even to
Wow.
the light, whatever the new one.
Damn.
Beyond Light,
Yeah,
that sucks,
Beyond the
dude.
Light. Yeah,
I
I
wonder
was
if
like,
that's
that
gonna cut their
sucks.
users because
Like
that
that
game's been on there for a
sucks,
while.
dude.
Like that seems like one of the ones you would just keep, like Outriders or something. Like you would just
This is
always
what I
be
was
on there.
talking about. Like when you have these gaming as a service games where like you're supposed to stay playing forever and you invest like money into this game and then
Yeah.
it's no longer in Game Pass, like that's
Right.
really bad. I would not want to put Game Pass games like that on there unless they're going to be indefinitely on there.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, dude.
speaking of Outriders, they updated that game, golly. Like they
Yeah.
added whole new expeditions and they took away the timer now. So
Yeah, I heard that they have like
now
endless runs now, so like you take as long as you need to be able to finish
yeah,
the
you
whole
just go
thing.
as slow as you want and yeah, you can take as long as you want. And so like I played a little bit today and I was like, this is much more enjoyable, dude.
Were
So much
you
more enjoyable.
I know that when they had first announced it, which was almost like a week ago, they said that if you went back and played the game within the first week of them announcing the update, that they would give you another legendary piece or whatever.
Yeah,
So
what was
if
in
you
my
know,
bag? I got a helmet, a legendary helmet
okay.
in my bag when I logged
Alright.
in.
They also decided to change like the currency or whatever that was needed from that one dude that gives you like the armor pieces and stuff like that. And then they had like an algorithm that changes like the type of weapon that drops for you. Like if you already have that weapon, it'll drop something else. It'll just keep rolling until it gives you something new.
Yeah,
And then
Tiago's shop. You can now there's an option there where you can spend the expedition points or whatever
right,
to re-roll his shop as many times as you want. So it's
right,
not
That's
right.
like you
dope.
have to wait like Xur once a week to
Yeah,
reset, but you just re-roll it until you find an item you want. Like it's really cool. So if you have a whole bunch of resources, you can just kind of like
yeah.
find what you need. Like they made some really good updates. Really good.
Yeah, I
Is
heard they
that
lowered some resources costs as well too, so that it wasn't so like ridiculously expensive with time consumption.
Hey, is that a good game you could pause? Can you pause in that game at all by chance if you're playing single player? Or I know
You
it's a
can pause it, but if you're in an expedition, you can't pause it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But it doesn't really matter anymore because what I did, because I was having that issue too, Mark. Like my daughter needed something so to be fed. So
hey,
I
what's
just
up,
ran
Trump?
away like
Appreciate
back
you
to
What's
the
up?
coming
front.
in, bro.
I ran back to the front and I just stopped. I paused it. Like the enemies don't come chase me, and then I did what I had to do, and then I went
Yeah,
back. But since there's no timer anymore, it's kind of like you can pause now. So I was
right.
like, it doesn't work.
As long as you're out of the way from the enemy, they won't like bum rush you until you advance forward and go into
Right,
trigger like the
right.
next sequence or whatever. So yeah, it's cool.
So I liked it, man. Like it almost made me want to play Outriders again. I dumped a lot of time into that game, but I think they made some really good improvements that kind of make me want to play it a little bit more.
I'm gonna
Yo,
download it
Trump.
tonight.
Yeah, I think Mark Ray, you would like it. It's right. It's totally your kind of game. So
Yeah, give it a whirl, man. Why not? Yo, Chunk, so you played Halo multiplayer? I'm sure you've been playing it. Cause he's saying Halo is so damn good. I mean, the campaign
man.
looks really good. It looks good. I
Dude,
haven't
the
played.
Well, we're gonna
gunplay
talk
is
about Halo
amazing.
right now. So
Yeah,
The
yeah.
gunplay is amazing, man. I love it.
Speaking of, we got couple things to say about.
I love you.